I want to wish everyone a happy new year and a wonderful 2023. And as a portfolio manager, a former tax lawyer, and now guest lecturer and speaker, I'm very excited that the next subject that we're going to cover is trusts. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story about how I came to the idea to cover trusts. And in it, there's a topic that I really should have covered earlier, but have been not sure how. And so I'm just going to do it. And just like we are all very brave in the new year, we're going to start it off that way and continue. So I'm really lucky. Some people say to me, so do you still work as a portfolio manager because you're teaching so much? And I laugh because of course I do. What I do is that I'm a portfolio manager. But in being a portfolio manager, I often get the opportunity to teach people about their finances and to guide them in different areas, in financial areas in their lives. And so it's a really natural thing for me to then take that opportunity to give back and teach as many people as possible the concepts that I feel are relevant and interesting and necessary. So let's get on with it. So I was at the gym during Christmas and I ran into a client and she was with a friend. And she said to the friend, do you know anything about your finances, about your investments? Lindsay manages my investments and she teaches financial literacy. And the woman said, and this is where it gets a little touchy, my husband takes care of it. Now, this is the sidebar that I want to say. A lot of women let males in their lives take care of their finances. And there's no good reason for that. There are reasons that can explain why that's the case, but between men and women, we can both easily understand our finances and our investments. So some men do, just like some women do, understand investments better. But in many cases, regardless of how knowledgeable that male might be, women often, or I see it often, leave their financial management to a male in their lives. So while all these videos are for everyone, because I believe that financial literacy education should be enhanced for all, I do acknowledge that there are more women in the world who need it. And so please share this with everyone, and especially women. Bring them to the table. This is a subject matter that creates freedom, it creates empowerment, and we all deserve that. Back to the story. So the woman said, my husband takes care of it. And my client said, what are you going to do when, God forbid, your husband passes away? And she said, laughing, I will in all likelihood call another male in my life. Now, that is funny, not funny, right? And then when pushed, when my client further said, but have you ever looked, do you know anything, about your financial situation? And this is a very successful, by the way, professional, impressive, most women are, but successful professional woman. When pushed, she said, I don't know. I know that we have a family trust. And it occurred to me, that's not the first time I've heard that. I have heard multiple times someone address their financial situation by saying, kind of as an overall piece of information, but one that was too hard to go forward with, we have a family trust. My husband set it up. He takes care of it. We have a family trust. So I am going to start 2023 by explaining and discussing the basics of what a trust is, how a trust can be used, some examples of types of common trusts, and then we're going to go on and have a conversation with a professional who works with trusts on a day-to-day basis, sets them up, so we can take the conversation a little further. So I'm really excited about it, and please don't hesitate to let me know if you have any specific questions. And as a final note, I will be helping. I met a woman who has a business in Toronto, and I will be giving a webinar for her through her channels, but I will, when it comes a bit closer to it, share the link because it will be open to everyone. So I wish everyone the best and stay tuned.